Good morning and welcome to this lecture. Today I will introduce you to some disruptive innovation policies appearing in Japan in the last decades. We will take a closer look on how, why, and when these policies were implemented, and of course, whether they've managed to reach their objectives or not. The innovation policies that we're going to analyze are more or less concentrated on the technological, obviously, the development of Japan and the public sector development of its economy. As a matter of fact, technology has grown to become an important factor in determining economic progress for a country, but the journey to this state has not been smooth as it could have been, as many traditional Japanese economies did not consider, firstly, the technology to be a determinant of economic progress for the future. Previously, in fact, they believed that technology was merely a tool to enhance efficiency and that the capital and labor part of the economy were the only determinant factor of its growth. This notion has since changed, and numerous countries have continuously established frameworks to encourage technological innovation. And this lecture, as said, looks into some of the disruptive policies implemented in Japan and how they encourage technological development in the country. For instance, in 1995, to start off, Japan established a basic law on science and technology, which basically is a legislation that mandated the creation of five steps plan for the advancement of science and technology. The first of these plans encompassed the 1996 and 2000s. As a result of the first basic plan, the Japanese government invested over 17 trillion yen in research and development capabilities, and and the budget went up to over 24 trillion yen for the second phase of the plan that went through 2001 2005, while another subsequent budget of 2005 trillion yen was predicted for the third plan that went through from 2006 to 2010. One of the primary objectives of these plans was to establish a clear benchmark for spending in regards to technology and science. And Japan's advancement as a world-class research country that dependent mainly on this securing of fundings and spending in this sector. In the end, the program overall had helped to achieve this target. And as a matter of fact, in the fiscal year of 2015, expenditure in Japan rose to an international record of 3.87% over its GDP. So the nation of Japan has succeeded in establishing a world-class research infrastructure, and the growing need to put the scientific discovery in societies was shifted to the focus of basically academics and industrial corporations. These achievements were all attained in the first four steps. So basically from 1996 to 2016. And the fifth phase, on the other hand, of the project was intended to last from 2016 to 2020, but is still going on, and is designed to encourage internationalization of Japanese products and the help from the country to become the world's most innovative country in terms of technological development. And this happened thanks to the Ministry of Economic Trade and Industry, better known as the METI, which is the primary source of financing, so of spending for this type of projects. One of METI's, let's say, another most productive initiative is the Very Large Integrated Circuit, which better called VLSI program, which was founded even before in the 1976 and had the aim to boost the technological skills of Japanese, in that case, semiconductor producers. but nowadays in Japanese overall in technological production line. In Japan's electronic firms rose to the top thanks to this 3 years collaboration, which included also AISTs, which are electrotechnical laboratories. So some of the other METI initiatives, so the Ministry of Economic Trade and Industry initiatives, were centered of innovative materials, mechanical engineering, renewable energy production, and environmental friendly technology. And this went through when in the 90s, 80s, and 1990s, most of METI's research and development programs, however, failed to produce significant results. So consecutively in 2000, METI's managed to redesign of their overall disruptive and initiatives, and rather than targeting specific scientific advancement, they decided that the initiatives are now organized to satisfy particular social and policy um, demands policies. So one illustration of a critical social need would be ensuring a longer and healthier life, which METI did by creating the METI Medical Service Research and Disruptive Innovation Program that was created to obviously address this demand, which recognized that technical advancement alone would not have met the social objectives, and therefore the government also implemented this sort of regulatory changes in the healthcare industry. To go in another industry, for example, the tax credit, um, the R&D tax credit system was introduced and was deemed the most market-friendly fiscal policies, which encourage private industry to select research initiatives. It was very efficient at first when the economy was booming, but after the 2000s, after the market crash, the recession started, of course, and corporation found difficult, if not impossible, to maintain the investments. Therefore, Japan decided to update its research and development tax credit, which resulted in a system that would give more benefits, would create more liberal and less centered overall expenditures. And from 2003 to 2005, this new system featured a specific provision to enhance the tax decrease as a temporary solution to combat the downturn of the economic collapse. And it has been said thanks to Goto and Industrial, that corporations saved up to 600 billion yen during the 2007 economic crisis, thanks to the new systems of tax credit. Furthermore, to help small and medium-sized organizations called SMEs in Japan, an SME policy was written in response to the basically to the criticism that were viewed as weak enterprises in the overall economy of the state. So the SME Basic Law reform focuses on the SMEs as the basis of innovation, creativity, and job development for Japan. So the Japanese Small Business Innovation Research Model is the beginning of a broader innovation action plan. And this project was developed in 1999 to assist small, medium-sized businesses in improving their technology research capabilities and boosting their the overall innovations. Furthermore, Japan desired to enhance its research capabilities even further. Hence, it resorted to improving the conditions at the country's various research institutes and universities, which led to transform a previously government entities university to national university corporation, where the Japanese government enhanced the independence of national university while simultaneously decreasing the local fundings to be able to attract more students from abroad and improve their technological needs from abroad. What are the main impacts basically? The policies highlighted in the previous section had different impacts on the level of disruption in the country. The legislations generally open more avenues for innovation that the various industries could utilize. The promotion of SMEs particularly played a crucial role in the economic recovery journey for middle class. And by enhancing innovation in SMEs, entrepreneurs found an avenue to better do their operation. Moreover, the reforms of public research infrastructure also introduced more opportunities to invest better and to create more products and services. And industries like the automobile and the IT sectors have since enjoyed significant progress. These industries have managed to create better products that can match the competition in the international scene. And for instance, Toyota company, one of the Japanese veteran, has managed to remain relevant in the face of the constantly changing on the automobile industry. Hence, I would say that the policies have positively impacted the country overall and are expected to influence it even in the continuous terms in the following years. Thank you.